Yo, what's up, everybody? Big Dog back here on MMA Tape, coming at you with breakdown for the UFC 324 fight card. Today, we're going to do Gene Silva, Arnold Allen. Look, to be honest, I'm running late. I got to do this video real quick, but we're running out of time. Saturday, the fight starts, so I'm trying to just shoot fire the last couple breakdowns. I don't even know if I'm going to do them for the last 3 or 2 fights left, but let's just talk about Gene Silva and Arnold Allen. Arnold Allen is a southpaw. He's really good. I'm going to be honest with you, man. I really like what I saw from Arnold Allen. This is going to be another good test for Gene Silva. Arnold is a boxer, but he's a really good striker. He's not just a boxer. I've seen him, with really good movement, a lot of power, man. Arnold Allen is good. I didn't get to see much of the wrestling in the fights that I saw, but it was more because I knew this wasn't really going to be a grappling matchup, so I didn't focus on that. I just focused on seeing him strike with Hooker, Giga, and Holloway. So I didn't have a chance. Like I said, we're running out of time. The fights are about to start in just 2-3 days. So I didn't get to see all through this. So that means that Arnold Allen is somebody I will make another video on in the future when I see more fights on him and talk more about his grappling. But his striking is legit. He has a lot of power. He has great cardio, good movement. Yeah, I like Arnold a lot. As far as Gene Silva goes, so Gene Silva, by now he's such a star that you guys are probably already know of him. So I don't got to break down too much. You guys know that there's a lot of hype on Gene Silva, and the hype is real, man. He's so funny. I like watching him fight. He does a lot of antics and showboating, but it's funny. Other guys don't have the charisma for it. He does. It's kind of funny, and you can tell he's a good guy, man. He's crying half the time because he's just so grateful for this opportunity. He's giving everybody hugs. He's always dapping up, the his opponent in the matchup. Like he's a lot of good sportsmanship, even with those antics. So yeah, I like Gene Silva. Yeah, he's a vicious striker. His striking is 5 out of 5, man. His striking is really good. Quick hands, a tremendous amount of power. He actually uses his limbs well. He uses his elbows, his knees. Really good striking. He got a strong overhand right that just it hurts so much. This Charles Jourdain knockout was scary because he did it from really close in. There wasn't a lot of space in between him and Charles. They were up against the cage, the fence there, and he just kind of like uppercut him really up close and just dropped him. He has a tremendous amount of power. In his grappling, he can get taken down, but he has really, really good scrambles. I mean, he just does. So, you know, he knows how to defend himself on the ground. But this matchup here with Diego showed that he has that weakness in the takedowns. He took him down twice, round one, but he got back up. And on the ground, he looked decent. He was trying to get out. It's just Diego's a monster. But on the ground, he scrambled, and Diego would go for the rear naked choke, and then he would flip and go to his back, and then from the top, in full mount, Diego would go to ground and pound, and then he would flip again, and then rear naked. He kept flipping and scrambling, not just letting him completely devour him in one position, and he hurt him. He hurt him a ton. That fight could have easily been stopped in that first round with how Diego had such a dominant position over him, but he didn't. He got up. And then it made it to round two. And eventually in round two, Diego caught him. But let's talk about that. I did rewatch that because I wanted to now, slow motion, just get an understanding of what happened. Dude, Silva was starting to catch Diego in the second round, right? He kept it on the feet, and Silva's phenomenal striking was on display. He was starting to catch Diego again and again, and Diego was demonstrating his chin too because Silva hits real hard. And Diego was just eating the punches, and Silva saw that he kind of hurt him, so he started getting really reckless. That's what happened, truly. And as he was getting reckless and coming in and hitting Diego, Diego did a spinning elbow and caught him with his own momentum, popped right over the head, and Silva went down. And then Diego got the ground and pound, and it was a TKO. So it wasn't like he just got completely run over by Diego Lopez. At least not in that second round. That first round was tough. But yeah, so Silva is really good. All right, so just for this fight again, because I don't have a lot of time. Sorry about my kids in the background. We're getting ready. We gotta go. My breakdown on this fight, I think that Arnold Allen does a really good job of closing in the distance and kind of pressing forward aggressively and like being explosive, so he can catch you when you're trying to like run away, going up against the fence, which he's gonna need against Gene Silva because Gene Silva has a lot of movement. He jumps up, jumps around the cage left and right. He's moving a lot. So look, there's guys you don't bet against, except in certain spots. Gene Silva is one of those guys for me. I watch him fight. The guy's dangerous. He's very skilled. He's really, really good. And Arnold is not really gonna like grapple him. And if he does, I don't think he'll have much success doing it. So Gene in the striking has the advantage. And I think he has the power, even though Arnold hits like a truck. You cannot put Arnold out of a fight. And he got a chin and a half. He hasn't been knocked out. And Gene Silva's first knockout was against Diego Lopez. This is what I think is going to happen. This is a fight. It's only going to go one of two ways. Okay? Either one of these guys are going to knock each other out because they are not afraid to get in a firefight. And the way Arnold Allen fights, he demands like attention, he demands a firefight. He's not going to go backwards. He's only going to go forward. So you're gonna get in a firefight with him or run around the cage. Okay, there's the only two ways, only two things that happen in Arnold Allen fights. So what does that tell me? If he stands in front of Gene, he's gonna get hit and he's gonna get dropped, or he's gonna test, and I know he's going to test Gene Silva's chin in this fight. And if Gene Silva can't take it, especially after maybe losing some durability after getting knocked out by Diego, then Gene's going to get knocked out. Okay? It's one of those two things because we are going to see a firefight. Or option B, these guys' chins both hold up, and what we have here is fight of the night. One of those fights where both guys just beat each other up and they break records in significant strikes. That's the type of fight that we're going to see. It's either if their chins are going to hold up and they're going to firefight it and it's going to go to decision, probably split, or Gene Silva win unanimous because of his movement and skill and power. Or somebody's chin is going to give out and we're going to get a highlight reel knockout. Okay. I'm gonna go with Gene Silva. The movement, his striking is really, really good. Arnold is a little more of a boxer, so he has to like work to get the distance. Gene Silva has more movement to go in and out of the pocket. He has more kicks, knees, elbows, and he has so much power. I can't deny the power I've seen him have. So my prediction is Gene Silva wins. I don't know. I can't tell you, bro, if Arnold Allen has the chin to sustain multiple hits from Gene Silva, but it looks like he does. So gun to the head, I'm going Gene Silva by decision, and that Arnold is tough enough to take it. But man, Gene Silva hits so damn hard. Oh, I wanted to say this. I saw this Kevin Vallejos fight over again because Kevin Vallejo fights a lot like Arnold Allen. They have a very similar fighting, boxing style, come forward, combinations. They're good. They're good. They're really good. And G. Silva actually kind of lost that first round in my opinion, but round 2 or 3, he knew that first round was too close, and he was just kept going for the kill. And he beat the crap out of Kevin Vallejos for the last 2 rounds. And it's very likely we see the same thing here. Maybe Arnold Allen wins round 1. And then Gene's like, all right, I've had enough of that, and then tears him up. So, yeah, either of these guys, round 2 or 3, is a good bet. Like KO round 2 or 3. But it's going to be close. This is what I'm saying. I'm not touching the outcome on this fight because I just told you it's only two or three ways that they can win. You know what? If there's an over and under, and we're not doing this, isn't a betting video. I'll do that before Saturday. If there's a round line, like a low round line, like 1.5, because they're counting on their power, I would bet the over on that. They're both super tough, super durable. Over 1.5, there could be some value on that. You know what I mean? But gun to head, Gene Silva by decision, even though I want to bet him by KO, especially round 2 or 3. Yeah. All right. Good luck with that. I hope that was helpful for you guys. And we're almost done breaking down all these fights. What do we got left? Umar and Davison, Ateba and Puliev. All right. Look, I'm telling you right now, Umar's not going to lose to Figueiredo. And Ateba's not going to lose to Andre. Okay. Unless he catches him with like a kick. But that's it. I mean, that's all we got left. And that's no secret. Both of these guys are over 1,000, minus 1,000 favorites. So everybody else I did a video on. Make sure to go check those videos out. And this is your opportunity to hit like on the video, help the channel out, comment. Oh, shout out to the Minimalist. Really appreciate the comments you're leaving, man. Super encouraging. And I love really detailed. So I always love hearing what you think and responding back to that. All right, guys, I'm out. And we almost got fights. We're so close.